your hands in the air and
Dr. Do, Dr. Do.
mixing sodas with the beer and
Dr. Do, Dr. Do.
So why don't everybody cheer it?
Dr. Do, Dr. Do.
This is the one right here, y'all.
Throw your
What is y'all, your social media platform artist and the host of the great YouTube channel. I'm your host, Dr. Do here, y'all. How are we on this wonderful Monday afternoon right here, y'all? Today's video, well, I want to do another football video. It's about one player that I'm a little worried for him right now. He's not from the Houston Texans. He is not from the other team that we see played yesterday, Sunday, and we saw how bad situation he is in right now. I want to do a video about Aaron Rodgers and his play and his situation with New York Jets. This is a video I want to do about that. I'm a little worried for him. Literally. Aaron Rodgers is like one of the best quarterbacks in NFL history. I admire Aaron Rodgers. He's a pretty cool dude. I'm gonna tell you, he was very good when he was the Green Bay Packer at that time. He was a good player, and I admire him for all the things he did for the organization and winning a Super Bowl. But when I heard about him being traded to the New York Jets back last season, I'm like, oh man, seeing him going to another organization, to New York Jets, gonna be painful, because right now, yesterday, watching him play in the game against New England, this is make everybody worry about Aaron Rodgers. Before we get started on the story with Aaron Rodgers, and you guys new to the YouTube channel, please subscribe to the channel, hit notification down below, comment down below, and think about what you guys think about this video. And although you guys want Dr. Do merch, go to Cotton Bureau, alright? That is a good place to get you some drinkware, cups, shirts, hats, anything that would be good for you guys. Alright, y'all? Let's get this started. His background story really is one of the most magnificent stories ever. Being drafted back in 2005 in the NFL draft, and also waited 3 seasons to be a starter, being behind Brett Favre, one of the greatest quarterback to ever play in Green Bay, and won a Super Bowl too. And although throughout history, Aaron Rodgers has proven himself time and time again in the Green Bay organization that he is the quarterback for the Green Bay organization, and he did really great under former head coaches like Mike McCarthy, who won a Super Bowl with Aaron Rodgers in 2010. And also, his story continued on being one of the great people that we ever seen before. And also give you guys some film facts. He was in Game of Thrones in 1 or 2 episodes of Game of Thrones. In the final season and the other seasons before that, I gotta tell you, he's amazing when it comes to being in a film or something like that. He also, throughout this whole entire career with Green Bay, he's been trying to do his best to get his team to another Super Bowl appearances from 2010 all the way to 2023. But however, the result of that there were no progression, and he had starting to have some problem with the organization of either with head coach situation, the player situation, losing some player like Devontae Adams going to the Las Vegas Raiders at that time, caused him to wanted to go to another team. Plus, back in 2020, they decided to draft a first-round quarterback in that draft class alongside with Joe Burrow to Justin Herbert. They drafted Jordan Love in the 2020 draft and became a student to Aaron Rodgers, just like Aaron Rodgers was a student to Brett Favre. Do you see where I'm going? That's pretty good interest what the Green Bay Packers is doing for at that time. Drafting a rookie quarterback, let them sit behind for 3 or 4 seasons, watching the legendary quarterbacks do their thing, learn from them, wait patiently, which they did with Jordan Love. And look how Jordan Love is right now. I mean, I gotta tell you, that is a good system that we want to see in the NFL. Okay. By 2020, after the 2020 season, Aaron Rodgers were traded to the New York Jets from the Jets. They got what they got from the trade is the first, second, and sixth round picks in the future 2020 future NFL drafts as well. But while being traded to New York and working with former head coach at that time, Robert Shallow. Hard for me to say his name, but I don't care about that guy because he was awful. The reason why why New York Jets wanted Aaron Rodgers because they needed a professional and veteran quarterback, unlike Zach Wilson, who would consider one of the biggest bust quarterbacks of all time right now. And we always see the result of what happened with Zach Wilson when he was playing in the NFL since 2021. And also with Aaron Rodgers bringing a veteran quarterback to Zach Wilson, something like that, is a good idea for the New York organization, and decided to have Aaron Rodgers to be the starter of that season in the beginning of the 2023 season. But however, things went downhill for Aaron Rodgers because in 2020, in the beginning of the game, he tore an ACL in his first play of the game, and ending his first season with the New York Jets. Like Zach Wilson played for them, and we always saw the result of that situation in 2023. I told myself, this is bad for New York Jets fans. Really, I mean, if I had Aaron Rodgers on my team right now, I would be scared out of my mind of what happened to him, to his ACL, if he ever played with the Houston Texans. That is a scary part. That was a sad year for the New York Jets because they had to use Zach Wilson for being the starter. Everybody was disappointed with Zach Wilson at the time. Even I talk crap about that guy a lot. So, after that 2023 season, Aaron Rodgers tried to make a full comeback in the organization to try to prove himself that he is it's a new year for him and for the organization of New York Jets. But however, it wasn't looking good for Aaron Rodgers. Really bad for him because this season is not his year. It's not a good year for him and in his body because this season he had won 2 games and lost 5 games this season. He had 2-5 with the New York Jets since he started playing for the team itself, which was a concern for everybody. People are now going to have found out that it wasn't Aaron Rodgers' fault or the team itself. It might have been a head coach problem right there because Robert Shallow wasn't a good head coach to me. He wasn't even a good coach to Zach Wilson. I felt like the head coach situation, it had been a problem with the organization of New York Jets and QB problem too because think about it. The New York Jets have been one of the biggest problems with quarterback situation alongside with the Browns and Chicago Bears. I consider those the 3 teams that kind of ruined QB's career and reputation. So like Chicago Bears with Mitch Trubisky and Justin Fields, Brown, Kaiser, who else? I know that I forgot that guy quarterback from Notre Dame. Quinn guy too, and New York Jets with Sam Darnold, Mark. You know that guy with the bus fumble thing? Yeah, I talk about him. And Zach Wilson. Those are the 3 teams that had history with drafting quarterbacks and seeing the result of those quarterbacks didn't do well in the with these 3 organizations. It's it's scary. You'd be scared for if you were a quarterback in college right now. You should be worried about joining the New York Jets. All right. Oh yeah, and also Geno Smith, who played for the Jets, and look at him now with Seahawks. We see how good he was with the Seahawks. All right. And also with Aaron Rodgers, I think to me personally, even without Robert Tannehill as the head coach, this made me worried for Aaron Rodgers still, because Aaron Rodgers is now 40 years old. He not like himself in Green Bay at all. That makes me scared, because age is something that is very important in the organization. A 40-year-old Aaron Rodgers is not the quarterback in the 40-year-old quarterback at all. He not one of those quarterbacks that look good in their 40s, like Tom Brady, for example. Tom Brady was like 45 when he retired, winning a Super Bowl winning 2 Super Bowls with the organization in his 40s. Because Tom Brady and Aaron Rodgers built different. Tom Brady is very different than Aaron Rodgers. I don't know how Tom Brady looked so good in his 40s, because he probably had something to do with something that is magic or something. Get what I mean, y'all? Sorry. So, anyway, Aaron Rodgers had not been able to have a good year with the Jets, but when it comes to touchdown interception ratio with New York Jets, he threw over 12 touchdowns and 7 interceptions this season with the Jets, compared to how many he did with the Green Bay. You want to know how many he drew in his touchdown and interception with Green Bay? 475 touchdowns and 105 interceptions. And also, I think that Aaron Rodgers should know that, but should know that age can get to him very quickly, like other 40-something-year-old men. Really. Well, I got to 2038 by then, another decade. Because I don't know how long I would do social media at that time. I felt like I should retire at the age of 40 years old. Whether I like it or not, but you always have to make plans for the future in case you are going to retire from either football or social media. Alright? And also, Aaron Rodgers, you always accomplish winning a Super Bowl. Alright? Winning one Super Bowl is fine and dandy. Alright? I mean, if I was a quarterback for the NFL team, I'll be fine winning one Super Bowl win right there, because at least I have accomplishing winning a Super Bowl is really good for Aaron Rodgers. He should be happy for winning one Super Bowl with the team itself. And also, speaking of which, I'm really worried for his health right there, because yesterday wasn't his good game with the team. Even getting Devontae Adams in his group, still not enough to win against New England Patriots in like a 24-22 win right there. This is the concern part, because Aaron Rodgers needs to know for a fact that he doesn't have enough boost to continue playing for the organization. Like, if he does, at the end of 2024 season, he should retire from the game itself, because he always done too much things for the NFL. He always accomplished so many things that he had done for the organization. He always accomplished things that with everybody is happy for him to do something like that. And also, I want him to know that I feel like he is getting the same pressure and all the same situation with the previous quarterback before him, Brett Favre. Remember, Brett Favre got traded to New York Jets, and look what happened with him with the New York Jets. I feel like he too, Aaron Rodgers and Brett Favre are victims of being traded to New York Jets, and they didn't do well with that team, with that organization itself. I don't want to see Jordan Love go. I don't want to see Jordan Love go to New York Jets at all either, because you are repeating the cycle in NFL. Aaron Rodgers, Brett Favre went to the New York Jets. If Green Bay is going to plan on trading Jordan Love in the future to the New York Jets, this cycle cannot break at all. That makes me worry for Aaron Rodgers, and also worry for the future of Jordan Love. Alright? Do you see where I'm going here, y'all? This need to be looked upon, alright? Aaron Rodgers, your time is up with the organization. I think it's time for you to retire after this season. You've done so much good things for your fans and for the people around you, but playing longer is different. Look at Drew Brees. Drew Brees retired after playing with the New Orleans Saints and become an analyst right there. Like, if Drew Brees said that if he would have had more time to play with the New Orleans Saints, he would have been in his proper health. But how his hand is not the same ever since he retired. Do you see where I'm going? Aaron Rodgers, you've done so much good things. I know, but you continue playing in the NFL, you will have health problems during that time. Alright? This need to be looked at. Aaron Rodgers, you done good. I appreciate you for you and everybody have accomplished. Alright? Your family is happy for you to win a Super Bowl. That's all it takes, man. But dude, playing in your 40s is not a good idea to do. Retiring is the only thing that's gonna happen after this season. You have done so much things that we are happy for you. We are happy for you, Aaron. But it's time for you to retire after this. Go to Hollywood and start doing awesome movies. That would be amazing for you. I mean, I gotta tell you, you were good in the Game of Thrones. Being in Game of Thrones was a good accomplishment right there. Alright, do you see where I'm going here, everyone? You guys agree with me that Aaron Rodgers should retire after this season? Let me know, alright? And there you have it. This video is about Aaron Rodgers should retire. This is a big opportunity for him to do so after this video, okay y'all? Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope y'all have a wonderful day. Thank y'all so much for telling me to do a video of Aaron Rodgers. Thank you all making me want to do this, alright? Thank y'all for watching this, alright? I hope y'all have a wonderful day. Please subscribe to this channel. Hit notifications down below. Comment down below and see what you guys think, alright? And I'll see you guys next time, alright? Peace out, y'all.